Is it actually possible to co-parent successfully with an ex? Of course it is. I'm a testament to it, and I've helped clients who are not even on speaking terms to get to a much better place. So if you're watching this video and you're looking for insightful tips of how to successfully co-parent with your ex, keep watching, because I know you understand the importance of raising kids in a well-balanced, healthy environment. I've also got a bonus clip featuring my ex-husband so that you can hear it from a man's perspective of all of these key insights I'm going to share with you, how they work in our relationship and how they've contributed to the success of how we actually co-parent. My name is Tish. I'm a certified life coach. I am a mom, entrepreneur, and an avid enthusiast of helping people in this journey called life. If you like this type of content and you find it useful, click the subscribe button. Or if you know somebody who's going to be in the co-parenting boat or who's already in there and they want to improve their relationship with their ex, share the video with them. I'm sure they'll benefit. There's definitely a number of factors that contribute to successful co-parenting. For this video, I'm going to give you my top 3 to practice on a daily basis so that you're well on your way to achieving this goal. The first one is effective communication. If you're unable to speak to your ex, you're going to go nowhere fast. And the kids are often the ones who are actually stuck in the middle. But fortunately for you, there's something that plays to your advantage. You already know them, you know their trigger points, and you know what it is to say to basically get them on the same page of you. Use this. This is definitely something that is going to help you going forward. And under this particular point, there are 3 things to be mindful of. One being the method of communication you use. So if you know that your ex doesn't necessarily like text messages to discuss important things, then rather schedule a meeting and be able to discuss it face to face with them. The second point is around the message that you want to deliver. As I said before, you're gonna have to decipher what's important and what are the mundane things and how to structure those and how to deliver that particular message to them. And finally, on the third point, it's around the tone of voice that you use. Because you know people are rather sensitive. So if you're gonna send a message that is haphazard, without a beginning, the end, without even manners in it, it's going to take them aback and you're not going to get the response that you want. So a simple please and a thank you at the end makes such a difference. But what I found also quite insightful is if you actually acknowledge the person by their name. For example, if you're going to send a text that says, hi, so-and-so, and actually give them a title or a name, and it shows that you recognize them in the position of them being a co-parent alongside to you. The second insight is speaking positively about your ex to your kids. I know this is a tough, difficult point to do, especially if you continuously have little tips here and there and you're not on the same page with your ex. But the bigger picture here is eye on the prize, and the goal is to have that successful co-parenting relationship. And what does it actually hurt? It'll put you and your ex on the same page. Because let's be honest, kids carry messages from one house to the other, not necessarily intentionally to be malicious or anything. They're just sharing their story. They're sharing their life, they're sharing their experiences. So it will definitely get back to your ex's ears if you have something great to say about them, whether they are a great parent or anything else that you can actually think of. Try it. It definitely puts you in the right corner and it lowers their defenses so that they're not constantly on edge defending themselves against anything that you have to say. The third and final tip is definitely a sensitive one, but a conversation needs to be had with your ex so that you can avoid any future problems going ahead. And that is to only co-parent together, irrespective of whether you've got love interests in your lives. This eliminates a lot of stress because when other people come into the picture and you need to communicate with each other, a lot of misunderstandings can happen, taking you 10 steps backwards. So if you have that upfront conversation with your ex and decide, It doesn't matter what happens in the future, it's just the two of you who are going to be involved in the communication and the decision making going forward. It will set healthy boundaries. I'm not talking about the instances whereby there would be a future husband or future wife in play, because in those circumstances, obviously there needs to be a healthy integration of the kids also in their lives. But before it actually gets to that stage, you've got to get that co-parenting relationship right with each other first before you can even add any other people into the mix. And there you have it. There are 3 key insights to help you to co-parent much better. As I said before, there's a bonus clip of my ex-husband, Cabby, who will be sharing his experience of how we co-parent together. So keep watching for that. If you find this type of content useful to you, don't forget, click the subscribe button. But I'm sure you know somebody who wants to improve their co-parenting relationship with their ex, so share the video with them. We can definitely help them together.
Okay, so what works for me when it comes to co-parenting is effective communication. If it's very important or something important about the kids, we prefer to sit around the table over coffee or something. We can discuss ideas. We can talk about what it is that is important for these kids. But if it's something mundane, it's really just texting one another, and those kind of things don't really matter. It's just information of what is going on. But what's important is when we can actually have just a conversation over coffee. You're on the same page, and this is about your kids, the most important thing. As simple as that. Yeah, and the second thing really is just speaking highly of each other. You don't necessarily have to be in a situation where you're in a relationship to respect the next person. She's a mother of my kids. I can only speak highly of her, and she does the same for me. And that makes me feel good when I know that the kids come and have conversations where their mother say good things about me, and I say the exact same thing about her. That way we're all on the same page, and the kids respect us both. And yeah, the last thing that has made our co-parenting so amazing is simply to try and avoid influences from people around us, whether be it our love relationships, parents, sisters, whatever the case may be. That can only disrupt what it is that we're trying to do. If we're focused and we've communicated, we're all on the same page, all that needs to happen is for us to keep it just like that and avoid other people around us. And that's it.
So keep watching my channel for engaging content that will uplift and empower you. I'll see you next time.